your confidence is good, and you have the potential to score more than that. In paper 1, I got 171 after getting the results, and the reputation of my family, and the reputation of myself, everything got changed. In this, I'm Vijay. I'm from Tamil Nadu. Am I audible to everyone? No? Audible to everyone? Yes, okay. So I can speak in English, no? Everyone can understand English. Okay. So to see, this success means a lot to me, and I was explaining to sir that today, after getting the results, and the reputation of my family, and the reputation of myself, everything got changed in this one success. I, to start with the talk, I want to say this. And earlier, we used to think, many times we used to think we are reading so much, and we are every day we are putting in the efforts, and we don't know whether we go to the destination or not, really. So every now and then we used to get doubts regarding our results. So I would say that every one of us who cleared, they were having the same doubts, just like you are having right now. So what I want to tell is, these doubts, these sense of insecurity, everything is normal in this phase. So you just have to focus only on one thing, and the focus must be something that you are having in your hand right now. See, you are not having the hold on questions on you, correct? And any questions can come in the in the paper or in the interview, anything can come. Can you change that? We cannot change that, correct? So can you change the people who talk something negative about yourself or other family members, something like that? Can you change that? So what is in your hand? In your hand, you are having your own time, and you are having your work, correct? In your work. So these two are the things that you really need to focus. You can only change things that you are having in your hand. You have to understand that. Okay. And don't worry about anything. Just focus on the study. Focus on very little things. Focus on what is there in front of the table. Like you are having some books and you want to read about it. Focus on only one thing. That's it. And it gives you very good edge over others. Okay. And see, I will start with paper 1, paper 2, and the interview part. Okay. So in this way I will do. If I want to talk about paper 1, and this is one thing. In before that, I will tell you my mark. In paper 1, I got 171 in paper 1, and in paper 2, I got 106, and in interview I got 102. So overall I got 379. But I kept my target. My target was I have to be around 360, because 360 was the mark in 2021. The guy who got 360, he was in top 30. Okay, so initially I had this dream that I have to be somewhere around top 30. But in paper 1, I had a very clear strategy that if I do that paper, 90 to 95 questions should be correct. Okay, beat any question paper. I have to get right 90 to 95 questions. I will attend 115 questions. That is for sure. I will leave only 10 questions, because with backgrounds, I had this civil services background, and I gave 3 attempts, but I could not clear the prelims. But with that effort, I have to attend this paper, and 90 to 95 questions must be your target. It has to be correct at any cost. Suppose if you're doing 90 questions correct, and you are attending 120, let's take 90 into 2 is 180, and remaining 20 questions, if you do the negative everything, you will get 160. So this has to be your target. What I am telling, don't just focus, like don't just keep your dreams down, like it has to somewhere around 140, 130. That is not the case. It is not working out properly. It has to be around 160, 170. It should be the target. 160 must be the target. For that, it can easily be done. Okay, so can I use pen? See, I will tell you, after analyzing the previous year questions, I have found only one thing. Okay, in science, sorry for my handwriting, so you are getting around 30 questions. Okay, and in history you are getting somewhere around 20 questions, and max somewhere around 15. Okay, and current affair 15 questions, and geography. Okay, geography and little bit environment. Okay, and you are getting nearly around 17. Let's take, and polity 18 questions. So what I'm telling, if you combine geography and polity, you will get nearly around 35 questions. Okay, and anything I have missed? Economy. So economy 10. Okay, so 30, 60, 90. So it comes to 125. Uh, See, sometimes you might get 12 questions in max, this, that is not an issue. But overall, if you analyze all the previous year paper, this has been the trend. Okay, so in science, you have to read 9th and 10th NCERT, page line by line. Okay, and you have materials of our academy also. So you have to do all the previous year questions of CDS, NDA, and CAPF. Are you understanding that? See, previous year question plays a lot of role. You have to understand that previous year question we have to do. There is no shortcut. Okay, if you do that, no one can stop you from getting 25 questions right. This should be your target. Okay, and in history, and I kept only 11 questions because see, history, how much you read, it is quite unpredictable. We have to accept the fact. And I'm not worried about the 5 questions here. I'm not worried about the 9 questions here. Okay. And in maths, I will get 10 questions right. Okay. I'm not worried about the 5 questions over there. So in current affairs, somewhere 11 questions. Okay. And geography and economy, 28. This is my target. Okay. Because if you do properly the NCERT, almost all the questions can be answered from this geography part. Am I right? Almost all the questions, if you do the NCERT part very correct. And polity, only one source is there. You have to do line by line. That's it. No shortcut. See, you can score more amount of marks in geography and polity. So that's why I have kept 28 as my this. And in economy, just 7. That's it. Because nowadays you have to read microeconomics also. So you add this. See how much is coming? 92. So you have to split your subjects. Never ever worry about the things that you miss. Okay, because in history I have left 9 questions. That is not at all a problem. But if you go by this strategy, and your marks will definitely be above 160. So this is how you have to do paper 1. Are you understanding that? Any question regarding paper 1? Yes. Huh? Polity. Sir,
Already you can read Lakshmikant or Avks material.
yeah, both are
Choose
same.
one.
Choose one. Choose any one. Okay, choose any one, that would be suffice. And
No
don't,
need to read NCERT.
yeah, don't go for multiple sources. Don't go for multiple sources. Just focus on the test series plus PYQs. Don't go for multiple test series too. And see, this is a dedicated institute for CAPF. Are everyone understanding this? Correct. And they have a systematic test series formula the sir was discussing, and it was very good. Okay, and you just rely on what our mentors are telling. That's it. Okay, don't go here and there. Focus only on one thing at a time. Focus only on one thing. Focus on our mentors, our sirs, our test series. That's it. And in the background you should have this map. Okay, and if it is done, your scores will definitely be above 160. Suppose even if you attend 125 questions also, if you get 92 correct, definitely your score will be 160 plus. And if paper 1 marks are 160 plus, and that day itself you can decide that you are in the list, definitely you are going to be in the list. No. Okay. And uh, see, this is all about paper 1. Everyone understanding that? Okay, clear? So for sir, how to erase this? Okay. So for paper 2, now people used to have this mindset that they have to complete this paper. Okay. And generally people will tell, right, if you complete the paper 2, then it is fine, everything is okay. But I will tell you one thing, paper 2 is not the paper just to complete, it is the paper to compete. Okay. It is not the paper to complete, it is the paper to compete. Please remember this, because you will be having something. I have never written mains in CSE. I have never written mains. I'm giving my words. But I have scored more than people who have already written mains too. That means you just focus on very simple things like grammar. Grammar is one part you should never go wrong. Okay. See, 25 marks will decide your paper 2 marks. Okay. Out of this 25 marks, 22 or 23 you have to target this. Okay. And fortunately I got 24 right. Like except only one error spotting, I did everything right because it is doable. It is in your hand. That's what I'm telling. Grammar part is in your hand if you refer to previous year questions. Are you understanding that? And sir, I would like to tell one important point also. See, for grammar part I will tell you, you can refer to Indian Forest Service ka English paper. Okay. IFOS ka in English paper. Just go through this error spotting. Okay. All these papers are available in internet, on internet. Just go through IFOS ka English paper, and in that English paper don't focus on anything. Okay. There are so your paper and the Forest Service paper are completely different, and focus on the error spotting spot. That's it. Focus on error spotting, because 5 marks you can easily get. And you will understand when you see this paper, most of the questions and most of the formats will get repeated. Correct. See, instead of preparing all, see, I will tell you one thing, UPSC is just revolving around a circle. That's it. If you analyze the previous year paper, this error spotting, all you can do just by analyzing the previous year questions alone, the questions of UPSC, and it was conducted by various other examinations. Okay. And this is very important in grammar. Okay. And focus on phrasal verbs. 10 marks you can definitely get. Okay. So grammar is the key part in paper 2. Okay. And see, I will tell you, for essay, be prepared with quotes. Be prepared with quotes. So prepare essays in such a way that they will definitely ask you question regarding international relation. There will be a question. Okay. International relation, there will be a question regarding that. And IR, agriculture, education, women, and basic current issues and polity related things. So your essays, you can segregate these topics. Just 10 topics you are going to prepare. Okay. So when I was writing the exam, I was knowing in my mind that somewhere this Russia Ukraine war can be asked in a direct manner or indirect manner. So I was prepared about war. So the question was, how to stop wars, like what can be done to stop wars in the future. This was the question in 2022. So I started with a quote called, war is not about who is right, war is all about who is left. Correct. Are you getting that? War is not about who is right, war is all about who is left after the war. So in one line, like in just 2 lines, I have completed the essay. So this is how the quotes must be. See, prepare codes for agriculture, international relation, and basic polity. Okay, polity related question, because elections questions are about elections, and this year you can see this linguistic diversity and geographical diversity. These questions were asked. Okay, and some basic things, international relation and agriculture I have told, women education and other social issues too. So you prepare all these, for all these things, just 2 to 3 quotes. Okay, and quotes can be used either at the start of the essay or when you are concluding an essay. So at least you will get 88 marks. Okay, I'll tell you, see, if you get 8 marks for an essay, don't just 40% you can get, it is achievable. Okay, and into 4, so how much it is coming? 32. And let's take in argument also, you are getting 8 marks. So 8 into 2, 16. And in report writing also you are getting 40% marks. Let's take. So it is all about 8 marks. So 2 report writing. Okay. And precise writing. Okay. So precise writing you can score 8. This can also be done. Okay. And in comprehension you can score really well if you do well. And here we can put 12. Okay, how much it is coming? 20, 28. 76. If you do 25 out of 25 in in grammar part, how much it is coming? 101. So 100 is achievable or not? I have just put the minimum marks. That is 8 marks for an essay. That is 40% of mark per question. Even if you do that properly, with a very good hold on grammar part, you can score more than 100. Okay, and 160 in paper 1 and 100 in paper 2, so it is coming nearly around 260. Okay, then only one thing that is there in your hand is interview. So interview, I would say, see, I came to Delhi 2 months before the interview date. Okay, that time my interview dates were not announced. I came to Delhi 2 months before that. Why? To get the fluency and just to practice a lot. And when I came here, my roommate referred. Uh, I don't know there is a specific institute for CAPF or not, but the first place where I come is AVKS. The first place, the first mock interview that I gave in Delhi is AVKS. And I want to tell about this also. My interview was I was having a very good conversation with DGP sir, ex BSF. Okay, and he was taking interview in a very good manner, and the interview questions were quite tough. Tough. The mock interview question was quite tough, and in in the initial time I somehow managed, but later I got the hold and I completed the interview. And after that, sir awarded me 95 marks, and he told me, your confidence is good and you have the potential to score more than that. And I took this word from him, you have the potential to score more than this. And in my mind, I set my mind in such a way that definitely I'm going to cross 100 in the next 2 months if I prepare well. So I would say I want to thank him a lot, sir, because that means a lot, because I know his background. He's from BSF, and if such a person is telling that you will score more than 95 in the interview, I took his words in a very good way. And in the interview that happened, I got 102 and I topped. That's it. So the point is that always believe. See, your dream is already been has already been achieved by someone, correct? And our mentors are there, and they are very good. Okay, and they have a crystal clear formula to what to do and what not to do. So they don't require you to move in some other way or the other you are not aware of. Okay, so they have a crystal clear plan. You just have to follow the road. That's it. Never ever have a doubt. Okay, And because mentorship is highly recommended, like it is what shortens your time period too. Instead of see, I will tell you, suppose don't touch the iron box, don't touch the iron box, it hurts you, okay, it burns you, and you don't believe that, and you are touching the iron box, okay. So who is under trouble now? And it is there with the aspirants that we want to try something and we want to learn. It is not the case, because it has already been touched by some other one, correct? So that's what I'm telling. Take the guidance, take the guidance, and always be with the people who had already cleared. And right now social media is there and you can always be connected. Just focus only on one thing, that is your exam, nothing else, okay. And for that, whoever is helping you, whoever is helping you, take their help, take their help. Don't go, don't try yourself something like, are you understanding what I'm what I'm trying to tell? See, we know that this is going to be the result, and then also we want to try something that, because someone is telling some new things and some shortcut, and it can easily be achieved. What I'm telling, to reduce the time, it might take more than 1 year, and someone is having a crystal clear idea of 1 year. You have to follow that. Are you understanding that? And this is easily achievable, bro. This is easily achievable. See, paper 1 is the key. Paper 1 is the key. Written part is in your hand, and with good guidance you will score well in the interview also, okay. Then what is stopping us? Nothing. Are you understanding that? So this is what, sir.
सर कोई डाउट है क्या इसमें किसी को?
When to start attempting evaluations?
Whenever you are, suppose you are reading polity, and you will be having classes. So once the classes got over, or once a particular section of the class got over, start doing the thing that is there in the test series, as well as side by side you start the PYQs. So there is no time. What I am telling, if you are done with your subject, start. If you are done with your subject, start immediately, no issues. Why previous year questions are important, because you will know what kind of questions can be asked in the real exam. That gives you more confidence. You are trying the same questions which were being asked by UPSC already, and if you are able to solve that, and that gives you confidence, more amount of confidence, okay.
और किसी को कोई डाउट है?
Raise your hand first, raise your hand.
क्या डाउट है?
Current affairs,
Current affairs sources. He asked about your current affairs sources.
mainly I relied on newspaper. I did not do anything specifically, but sir, you have that magazine, right? So only one magazine is enough for current affair, but focus on that magazine religiously, okay. Because we used to like as I was preparing for CSE already, in that also me and my friend, we used to discuss that magazine line by line. So you are in a class, definitely you will be having friends, okay. So we cannot and the CAPF current affairs are mostly factual in nature. So when we hear those words, are you understanding, when we hear the words, and we will remember more. And I remember one question, there was a question related to falcon 9 falcon 9 rocket, falcon 9, and that was the question we had discussed already. So it was being launched by SpaceX. So when I saw that question, I literally felt very happy, because this question is definitely going to be correct. Are you understanding? So in that way, take one material, do it line by line. And moreover, you just speak with people. Like suppose you have read that magazine and you are also doing the same. Just you ask questions. That's it. Like this award is being given by whom, and it is given to whom. And nowadays, the questions are related to dates also, correct? Environment Day and this biodiversity day, and you do all those things by just discussing with people. That's it.
Go down
Then see, I had my friend, okay, who is I have to thank him also. His name is Sendil Kumar, and we were staying in the same hostel. And I did only one thing for science. I did rest of that I did not do, because science was very new to me, and CAPF science is quite different from the CSE science. So we did line by line, and we were asking questions to each other. If this question can be asked, what would be the answer? And this can be asked, this can be asked. So in this way we were just discussing all those points. So when what I am telling is, when you hear, you remember more. When you hear someone telling, you remember more. You don't need to take notes, this, that, nothing. You just need to hear more, and when you see the question, you will know the answer. So this can be done in that way. Okay, any other questions? Yes. Yeah.
So like when it's your AIR things, would the change come in your mind or your personal life? Would the change?
Okay, so this definitely this is one of the question, and I was discussing with sir also. See, the results were announced at 3:05. Okay, you know the situation that we had gone through. Okay, we were waiting. Okay, and I went to my hometown too, because every minute in Delhi seems like 1 hour. Okay, you cannot wait. So I was not able to read anything for the next attempt. But I was having something, some confidence in me that I will definitely clear this exam. Within 30th rank I will be there definitely. But you cannot believe that. Okay, until the results are out, you don't believe yourself. Only when you see your name on the sheet you will believe. And people were consoling me, and this, that, those things happened. I went to my hometown, and that time I slept. Okay, 3:02 was the last message I had seen, and I slept unconsciously. And suddenly something in me, like, I woke up, and it was 3:19. I just pressed the power button, and it was like, congratulations. All the messages were like congratulations. So when I saw that congratulations message, I know that I had cleared this exam. And one guy specifically, one of my friends specifically mentioned, congratulations, rank 6. And then I was like, you know like, literally I cannot believe, because I was expecting a rank. It has to be somewhere around 30. And when I started preparing for that exam, see, 3 attempts I failed in UPSC, but this attempt has to be my best attempt. And definitely some or the other way I have to be the topper in my state. That was one of my dream. So that happened, and I was 6th rank. And definitely I know that while reading the names, and none of the names were from my state. And I felt very happy. Than Air 6, Tamil Nadu rank 1 is more happiness, like, very happy. And my I called my father, and we are having, see, I'm from a very humble background. My father is having a shop, and he is a shopkeeper, and my two brothers, younger brothers, are making me to study. Are you imagining? My two younger brothers are making me to study. I have to be thankful for them very much. Okay. And when I informed this message to my father, and he told, like, I prayed to every god, and they finally helped me, and he was shouting, like, in that shop, if you shout, and everyone was like, what. And in my area, police is a very big thing. Like, being a police officer is a very great thing in my area. and you see what kind of happiness that you can give to your family. Okay, and my mom did not speak. Calls were coming, and Telangana CID sir, like Mahesh Bhagat sir, he called me like hello. He was like, he did not say Vijay this that and all. He just called me, hello dear, how are you? And I was in shock. Sir, sir, yes sir, and congratulations for your result, and I'm very happy that you made it, and please focus on your other dreams too, just be in touch. He just told that and he cancelled the call. And I still remember that word, congratulations my dear, hello dear, how are you? Like, he did not even mention my name, he just told hello dear, that's it. And calls were coming, and my mom did not speak for 2 hours. She did not call me, and after 2 hours, I even did not inform her that I got IR6. My father informed her, and after 2 hours she called me, and I asked me why you are like, why you did not get any time to speak with me. And she was telling like, I was crying for the first half an hour, and later people consoled me. And then I, okay, now I am normal, that's why I'm calling you. And I will tell you guys, one success is enough for all the answers, for all the questions. One success is enough. And CAPF is a, see, you might be thinking that some kind of post or something. I'm telling you, this is a very big post. The post that you are going, you may not be realizing now, but after achieving something, I'm telling you, because see, I should not tell this, but uh, a constable, okay, I had to reduce a lot of weight during my physical time. And at that time, the ground where I am practicing, that is the ground where Tamil Nadu police team, every state has a police team, right? They come and practice there. And somehow we got into touch, and we became friends. And then when I told that I have cleared this assistant commandant exam and I'm preparing for physical, sir, is that true? Really, you are an assistant commandant? Like, yes sir. No, no, don't call me sir, don't call me bro, that is enough. You don't know the value of it now. You will know the value of AC when you clear. After getting into service, you will know. Because as aspirants, we don't know how big it is. But once we clear, and I'm telling you, this is a very big post. It is equivalent to IPS officer. And it is up to we, like, it is up to us to 100% believe this. And I'm telling you, the complete history of your family will change, with one result. People, you will earn respect for each and every members of your family, and so much of respect, bro. So much of respect you will earn. That's what I'm telling. Every amount of work that you are putting right now, it is going to be worth it. And all you just need is to just believe. See, belief is either 100% or 0. That's it. It cannot be 99% or 99.9. You have to believe 100%. And you are having wonderful team. Except that what you need, when I was preparing for CAPF, no, I was not knowing how to prepare science. How to prepare science. So what I'm telling is, you are in the right hands. You are in the right hands. All you just need is to believe that you are in the right hands and put your effort. Minimum 8 hours daily, consistently, and weekly once. I'm telling you, that means, suppose if you take Sunday, after 6 o'clock on Sunday, you can take a break every week. But people mistakenly believe that they will take one day off. And please remember, if you are taking one day off in a year for 52 weeks, that is 52 days. That means two months you are losing. What I'm telling, utilize each and every second that you are having now. Okay, and it is going to be worth it, because AC is such a post. See, you can understand that what I'm telling, right? You are preparing for the, first of all, you have to be privileged for this thing. Okay, and rest is no worry. If you do your work, definitely you will get the result. No one can do anything. If you do your work, you will get your results. That's it. Okay, so believe the process, believe the people who are around you, and have faith. Okay, any other thing? Yes.
Paper 2 does handwriting play any role?
Like handwriting has to be legible. Handwriting has to be legible, and if they know very well that see, professors are correcting, right? And then they have corrected a lot, and they know they know very well that not all of your handwriting will be similar. They have that in their mind, no problem. But if you're writing this, it has to be this, correct? It should not look like some other thing. And give some space. This, like, there has to be a definite space between each and every word, and in between lines also, no issues. Okay, it has to be legible, that's it. And don't worry about anything. See, I know people who had cleared mains also, like, their handwriting is not that legible, but what I'm telling is the content is the matter. Don't worry about anything. If you have given your best, definitely the marks will come. Okay, keep only one thing in your mind. Your handwriting has to be readable, that's it. The professor has to understand that he has written this, that's it. Okay. Yes. Mock tests are really helpful. Mock tests are, see, I'm telling you, uh, mock tests are very helpful, because in that is what shapes you to the 2-hour exam, correct? That is what shaping you. Otherwise, if you are solving by your own, uh, you will take your own time to solve. But if you are sitting for 2 hours at your place and you are solving those questions, and your mind will think in such a manner that how your mind is going to think in the actual exam. So take every test that is being conducted by the institute very seriously, and it should not be for namesake. I'm telling you, give respect to each and every test that you are writing. Give respect, please, because it pays you back. They are really helpful. And never skip mock test. Never ever skip mock test. Even if you have prepared 50%, try attending mock test, because with that 50% preparation, you can do guesswork. So you can learn something out of mock test, right? So never skip any test. That is my advice.